Hi there.
Hi.
Happy holidays.
You too.
Welcome back to Shaheed TV series, family. Shaheed Moore here, visual film leader from Philadelphia and New York. Hello, how are you?
Hi.
How are you doing today? Hi.
And today I'm here in Woodbridge, New Jersey with my counterpart.
Hi, I'm Patrick Koenig, the visual field leader for Pittsburgh, Boston, and Buffalo.
And today Patrick and I are here today going to cover some basic folding standards, best practices, visual techniques, and basic overall standards. We're doing your deli recovery, floor sets, or just your basic table programs, bringing freight out.
So we're really going to focus on folding tables, and I really love folding, because what better way to wow our members than presenting them with not only a beautifully folded table that's appealing to the eye, but it's easy for the member to find their size as well.
So with that being said, here's our tips to success. Your 5 tips for the successful execution of any table should be: number 1, folding table; number 2, folding board; number 3, cleaning supplies; number 4, signing collateral; and number 5, energy and enthusiasm.
Hi, and welcome back. Now that you've heard our tips, let's go ahead and get started. One of my most favorite tools to use are these folding boards. I love these because they make such a crisp, clean, even fold. And I'm going to walk you through a couple simple steps on how to use the folding boards. So the first thing you need to do is you lay your shirt out. It's key that you lay the garment out with the back side facing up to you. Lay that out and stretch out your arms on either side. You'll notice that this board, it's specific for the men's department. Each area will have their own, because each fold comes in a different size. So what you want to do is take your folding board, you lay it centered on the back, just right at the edge of the collar line. Once you have that centered, you want to start bringing your sleeves in. So you bring in your first sleeve right to the edge of the folding board. Then you take your next sleeve, and that comes in on the other side, right to the edge of the other side of the folding board. Once you have those two in place, then it's time to fold each side over. You just bring it over so it lines up directly with the edge of the folding board, and then the other side is done the same way. Once that's completed, fold the bottom up and you flip it up to the top. Folding board comes out, and what you end up with is a perfect, beautifully folded top.
Thanks for that, Patrick. So right now I'm going to walk you guys through another tool you'll utilize when folding any table for recovery, bringing any freight out, doing any typical floor set. It's your folding table. Your folding table is really simple to use. First, you want to make sure that your table settings are set to the right dial. Now for men's, it's going to be the 4th notch over. So once that's there, you lay your merchandise out, flat, face down. Most shirts should already have a crease in it, so just follow the crease. That's a great tip. But if it doesn't, just lay it flat evenly with the collar slightly over the edge. Then just flip. You flip it that way. Lay this down flat and flip it again and lay that down flat. For here, you want to make sure the bottom crease goes right into the cuff. And once you do that, you lay it flat, flip, voila. Now here, the tag is already tucked in, but if not, you always want to make sure your tags are tucked in your shirt. That is crucial to delivering a wow member experience to our members. Patrick, this is not delivering a wow member experience.
It is not, but let's wow our members right now.
All right, let's go.
Wow, what a difference, Shaheed. Isn't it amazing having the right tools, what that can do for a presentation?
Absolutely, Patrick. Always remember, all these tips that we showed you can be found in your National Presentation Standards binder. Also, always make sure your table is signed, visuals are crisp, powers are neat, and whenever you have a solid and pattern, always go alternate. So you have your pattern, solid, pattern. Everything is sized, signed, and ready to be sold.
And this table definitely is going to wow our members. That's so Oh, hey, it's good to see you again. Now we're going to spend a few minutes talking about denim standards.
So with denim standards, there's 3 crucial things you always want to remember. Signing, sizing, folding. Folding denim is crucial. But before you even do that, you need to make sure you have your signing ready and your sizing correct. Patrick here is going to walk you guys through on how to set a basic denim fold. Here you go, man. You can walk right there. Now you're fine. Don't hide. And I'm going to walk you guys through how to set a fashion fold.
So denim is so important to our company. It's one of our biggest volume drivers, and we want to make sure that we're loving our denim every day and giving it that little bit of attention that we should be doing as it deserves.
So with that being said, let's get started. We left off with Patrick here letting us all know how important denim is to driving our margins. Now with merchandising denim, there are going to be 2 basic standard styles of merchandising. You have your box fold that Patrick's going to show you, and then you're going to have your half fold, which I'm going to walk you guys through later. So Patrick?
All right, great. So the box fold is the simplest of all the folds we do. The box fold is going to incorporate most of your denim throughout the store. All your men's denim will be box folded, all your ready-to-wear, and your kids' denim is going to be box folded. So we're going to walk through real simple, and I'm going to show you how to execute a perfect box fold.
Perfect box fold.
Yeah. So you always notice on all your denim that is folded, it's going to have the size strip on it. That indicates what side of the denim should be facing up and outwards as you fold it. So we see the size strip right here, so I'm going to flip that denim upside down.
That's a telltale sign,
Yeah,
Patrick.
it is.
Oftentimes, a lot of people don't know exactly which way, because sometimes you'll have denim with the side strip on the front, or like Patrick's showing you on the back pocket. So you always want to know which way your denim is going to be merchandised. So that's a great way of knowing if you're confused. Also, so oftentimes if you see a pair of denim hanging on a rack and it has a side sticker, you kind of know that denim needs to be folded.
Right,
So,
great. Those are great points.
Yeah.
All right, so simple three-step process in box folding. You start with the leg, take the leg of your pant and you bring it up to the bottom of the back pocket. Once you have that up to the back pocket, then you grab the waist of the jeans and you flip it over. It's that simple.
Voila.
I mean, how much easier can that be? So let's do one more pair. Same technique. Take the legs up to the back pocket and then flip it over. If you notice that I have, where I bring the top of the denim up, it's even. And where you get nice perfect folds. It's crucial to line up your size strips as you're folding them, because that's really going to wow our members and really, take that shop to the next level.
Take it to the next level. Okay, so now I'm going to go over fashion folds. Fashion folds, half folds, is all the same name. Number one, you always want to make sure your size. So in this particular pile, I have a size 10, size 8, and a size 6. So I'm just going to take a size 10, which is our biggest size. So I'm going to scooch over this way now. So you always want to just, it's very simple. It's less complicated than that, so it's usually easy to recover. So you take the edge of your pants to the top of your pants. Very simple, heel to toe. You lay it out, make sure the tag is tucked in. That's crucial. Or you'll just have a big colossal mess of tags hanging over and they'll get tangled and they'll come off and we'll lose them. We don't want to do that.
That's a great point. It really makes a much cleaner presentation.
I agree. Then we have our next size 10. Again, repeating the same steps. You want to make sure heel to toe. Lay it out here. Now this is me and Patrick's personal things that we always focus on. You always want to make sure your denim is lined up. We don't want to kind of just flop it there, because all that hard work that we just did making that denim folded perfectly goes out the way. So you want to make sure it's lined up evenly. And again, tags tucked in.
Where's the elevator?
So oftentimes, once you're doing this, details matter.
Okay, thank you.
You don't want to do all that work and take all this time folding these if you're not going to do it to perfect condition. And all members will really appreciate it, and we'll make sales and you can see what it is, you can see what it's signed, and there we go. And there you go, final product, voila. So we covered box folds for shirts, half folds and box folds for denim. You always want to make sure that we don't leave out that you always want to make sure you're signed. Now signing can be actually it's very simple. I was going to say it's tricky, but it's actually really simple. You always want to make sure you're able to sign both top and bottom on a nested table if you have two separate programs. So up here we have our cap sleeve priorities that we masked out, used our folding boards and folding tables, and we have our fashion folds of our denim right here, going from light to dark. Everything is sized and everything is signed. So as you can see, it's very easy for our members to identify what price our denim is because we have our hinge signing right here that are gold. You always go to your ops manager and order those. And we have the hinge sign right here for your cap sleeve tees.
Great example of everything we've just learned today. With the box folds, we utilize our available tools, which is our folding tables and our folding boards, to ensure very crisp, clean, consistent, even stacks. And then create a little bit of a fashion look to the table by doing the half fold of the denim on the table. So great example, definitely ready to wow our members, and we're ready to sell Simply Style here at Woodbridge.
So again, folks, if this inspires you, feel free to follow us on Pebble. Patrick, you can find him at Patrick Holnick. You can follow Terry, our camera woman, at Teresa Callahan, and follow myself, Shaheed Moore, at Shaheed Moore. Send us your pictures. We'd love to see your work.
Exactly, absolutely.
Tag us, Presentation Man, the legendary Miss Teresa Callahan. She's going to walk us through how to merchandise and fold our tables during low capacity times.
During the fourth quarter and you're selling down our merchandise, and you don't have as much as you started with, what we do is we can either add two programs together and we can do fashion folds, which also takes more room up, but it also gives attention to detail of some of the things that you would like to call out on a specific piece of merchandise.
And it also has symmetry. When refolding or merchandising sweaters, you ultimately make sure you have that balance. So as you can see right here, we have one here, and two here. It fills up our table perfectly. You kind of don't want something kind of hanging off. If it does that, just re-merchandise this another way and it'll work out fine for you.
And you can see that we cuffed the edge of the sleeve, and you can also see the cable knit on the front of the sweater under the sleeves.
And because low capacity often has very light merchandise, we also went ahead and added two bust forms to fill the table. You'll be surprised, little tricks like that fills our members and draws them in if we don't have an actual full merchandise to bring them in. And we also made sure signing was 100%. Again, like we talked about in the previous video, we have our sign for our sweaters here, and we have our hinge sign for our denim right here. Terry, you want to talk about in low capacity seasons when we want to swap out merchandise for other merchandise?
Yeah, we never want to leave a table on the front line empty, or even if it only is very sparse. We want to either add to or take that off completely. You might have to hang it or move it to another shelving unit. But take it off the front line and then add either another element like denim, where you can do a fashion fold like we did here with the sweaters. So we're also creating an outfit. We layer our mannequins and bust forms to create outfits so that will bring in multiple sales as well.
Multiple sales. So we're in the business of selling stuff, right? So we always want to make sure, like Terry said, that we're bringing more goods out to the floor. So again, if this table is light and these are all the sweaters we own, I bring another program here, stock from the stock room. We're going to fill our tables. We're going to sell stuff. As Terry talked about, we have the shirt here readily available right here on the mannequin. So if customers want to buy the sweater, they know exactly where to go to find that flannel. That's a wrap for us today here at Woodbridge, New Jersey. Thank you so much to the Woodbridge team for having us today. It's been a blast. Thank you so much, Patrick.
Thank you very much for having me.
No problem. Thank you so much, Terry, for filming an amazing video.
Thank you both.
You did an amazing job. Also, special thank you to my other counterparts from east to west, the Phil Visual team. You guys all inspire me. You inspire us. I can't wait to work with you guys soon. You rock. Have a happy holiday.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.